Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates, where the purple has engulfed this place as they are ready for a showdown. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see, the Michigan Wolverines taking on a team who is rested and ready coming off a bye, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Wolverines will kick it away first. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Pirates offense will get the first crack at it here. And there he is. When you have a guy like this, you don't mind building your attack around the running game, guys.
And he's a grown man. There's no doubt about it. This offense runs through him. Everybody gets their emotion, and everything is built on him and around him.
And everybody knows this guy's going to touch the football, and still, defenses can't stop him. He can run through tackles and make big things happen.
Garcia to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. Guys that can win one-on-one, and guys that change and force your game plan to have to adapt for them. You need to double team these guys if you want to have any chance. This is that type of player. He's got so much ability.
He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. So Michigan's offense has the ball for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, and he's able to get it back. Good thing for him.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Yeah, and the defensive lineman, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
And the Wolverines decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. A 3rd and long coming up here. Unloads to the right. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. The Pirates will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Trying to find his man on 1st down. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Back to pass, it's Boston. Fires left. A strike downfield. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. The Wolverines are flying down the field. Unloads quickly.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
Grab behind the line. It's Klein. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They'll try to run for it. Didn't get much. Picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. The holding will spot it about 35 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Peppers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, Dave, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
And he's brought down after a nice game. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. It's starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Now he's looking to throw it. He's right on target. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Leaves it with the back. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Garcia wants to throw. Safe completion on the screen.
Give the defense credit there on 3rd down. It almost looked like they were expecting the screen. They gave up a few yards, but not enough for a 1st down. Now they've got a chance to get off the field.
It's good. And that's going to tie it up. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stops at the 23. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game.
Just goes right through the wicket and brings up 3rd down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. He'll call for the fair catch here. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. To the air on first down. Throws to the tight end. Complete downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Now they'll run the draw. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Garcia to pass. Quick strike complete. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2. Trying to pick up a first down. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Swings it out to the flat. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And this one splits the uprights. And with that, they've taken the lead. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They're trying to get to it. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He wants to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense gets to the quarterback. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
He's going for a big play downfield. Ball in the air, intercepted! And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. At the 35, he's loose.
And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He'll take a shot, and he'll sail it way too far for everybody. Here comes the offense on second down. Dropping back, it's Boston. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Between the uprights, it's good. And guys, that field goal draws us even as we get close to halftime.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Give to the back. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Pirates will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for some running, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do.
Fires the pass, intercepted. Trying to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
I'll tell you what, you come out with your own end zone. You know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Well, they're able to get a field goal, put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would like to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession to give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Catch in the middle, it's Klein. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Going up top on first down. He's got his man. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets into the 40, and it's a first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to throw, it's Boston. Fires to the right. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. And they take another look at the play with the officials on the field. We're right, and the play will stand. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
On second down, just keeps firing. Grabbed in the middle, it's Morris. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. It's complete. They want to throw to get it in there, and they've got it in business in the red zone at the 13. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to throw it again. Going for 6. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in a nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the kick.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. It's a draw. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Pirates will try to pin them back with the punt. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone cover. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just...
Pass on the way. It's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his 2nd pick thrown in this game.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, I'm sure we're in a better route.
They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Guys, East Carolina carries the lead into the quarter break. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. This offense has a 2nd down play. Looking to throw, it's Boston. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
If your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks? That's just ridiculous.
The Wolverines will punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Trying play action. Catch in the middle. It's Martin. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They'll throw it on first down. He's got his man. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. The Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. Garcia wants to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he missed it. No good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss.
Carolina 9, Michigan 6.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Still running at the 40. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. And the Pirates come to the line in the hurry up. He's going to pass. Makes the grab over the middle. It's loose. The defense all over that loose ball, and now they're bringing it back.
And that was the biggest play of the game. They've got the lead offensively. They're trying to run this thing out. He coughs it up. The defense jumps on it. And all of a sudden, this game has a different feel.
And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Boston. Working that left side now. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. They make the stop if this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. He's looking to throw it. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. Wants to throw on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. The defense coming out to protect the lead, but this offense still has plenty of time. Likely their final drive. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Operating in the red zone here on second down. It's complete! And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Michigan! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Now that they have the lead, this kickoff unit has to stay in their lane, create some field position, and hand it over to the defense. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position, too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots.
Tipped at the line, and it's intercepted. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
That might be the nail in the coffin, fellas. This offense, they're trying to get back in the game. You're having to be aggressive. You're now going to have to start taking chances. An errant throw ends up in the hands of the defense, and I think that's all she wrote.
You already have the lead. Scoring is always good, but milk the clock, and it will be your friend. A first down run in the red zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the Brain Trust will go to work. On second and goal, he gets another chance. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Wolverines! Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
20, East Carolina, 9.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Garcia to pass. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down. Let's see what they've got on second down.
Brings up second down.
He's looking to throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The completion well past the sticks. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. The Pirates will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Unloads it left. Got his man. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. From the 22 on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. And after this play, the cake will be baked. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. A shot toward the end zone. And the pass will be incomplete, looking for a little window dressing at the end, but the ball game is over. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another